Let me test to make sure. Actually. Oh. Just gonna wait for him to get back so I can test the audio. Okay.
Just one more second.
Oh.
Just one more second.
Well, hey, audio's good, so that works.
Well, that was from very far away, so.
Yeah, but it still sounded good, so you're good to go. Yeah.
Great. Got me my water, got me my motherfucking stroop waffles. I'm good to go.
Alright. Let me share this with the Discord as well. Oh, I forgot to put the message with it, but, well, with this being the finale, we should probably do it together. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Live from Minnesota, it's
Live
Smashurday.
from Minnesota, it's Smashurday Fight!
Was that an intentional delay, or was that just...
That's just how it happens over Discord.
Hey, you know what? We got a third one. Let's do it. Let's try to do it in sync one more time. This time with Liam. 1, 2, 3. Live from Minnesota.
Live from Minnesota.
Great. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the series finale of Smashurday Fight Live. This is our 5th season. For those who don't know by this point, I'm sorry. There's not going to be a lot to fill you in here on what's going on, but, well, I'll establish stuff that is relevant to this, I suppose. But for those who don't know, this is a live, this year has been bi-weekly, Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament with CPUs, level 9 CPUs of Mii Fighters. We create a bunch of original characters, have them fight. There's a lot of lore. It's very much like CPU kerfuffle, which I believe within the 5 seasons that we've been doing this has still not returned. Like, they used to... Yeah. I know.
Are you sure it didn't end?
No, because it left off on, like, a big cliffhanger. Like, he was in the middle of, like, a big tournament arc. He's still doing stuff online. I don't know. I haven't seen any sort of statement on why that might not have continued, but I don't know.
I guess another comparison would be Ultimate Level 9 CPU Tournament.
Yes.
Except that one's more technical.
Yes. But yeah. There's a bunch of lore, which, well, we'll summarize at least what's going to be relevant today. So if you missed the last stream, Liam, I don't remember if you were... I think you might have
missed
left.
The end of it.
Yeah, I think you left before shit really, like, the story developed and got set up for this time. So, to catch you all up to speed, my estranged twin brother who's a psychic vampire from another dimension, another universe, specifically the Dubbers universe, which was destroyed. He got captured by Vartress, who is bringing him to some unnamed villain, or something or other. And his adopted sons, Ronald, who is my son from that same universe and also a clown, as well as Mary, who was the narrator's son from that universe. Well, clone, but in name son. It's complicated, I told you. They found out that apparently, like, the prophecy or whatever says that I am the key to getting Pavlin back, but I recently got turned into a puppet. Specifically, this puppet.
Specifically, something I warned him about, but he chose to continue doing anyway.
So I'm a puppet now, and I need
That's one good
I need
guy.
a soul to actually be able to save Pavlin. And so multiple
Okay, combining the Link hat with the Geno outfit is actually perfect.
yeah. So multiple versions of me or characters played by me from various universes came in, and they're going to be battling in today's tournament to determine who is the strongest version of me and whose soul will be able to help me rescue Pavlin Dobrev, aka Count Calendar. Got all that? Cool. Let's briefly introduce all our combatants while I assume Alex makes a prediction on the bracket.
I'll be right back while you do that.
We have most of these are returning fighters. We have Dark Noah, which, okay, so back when this universe's version of Pavlin Dobrev, my estranged twin brother, who's a psychic vampire, was alive, he was sort of the main antagonist of this series, but I, got really mad one day and stabbed him in the eye, and that was before I knew he was my brother. I thought he was just my cousin at that point, but, yeah, then I found out he was my brother, actually, and yeah, and he was he was at a point where, he didn't have his powers, and he was kinda not doing evil at that point. So, I guess this is the version of me from an alternate timeline where that set me on a path to villainy, I guess. I don't know. Or just a darker path in general. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully nothing bad happens with that. Up next, we have KFC. KFC is the daughter of Colonel Sanders. I believe it's Caitlin fucking Caitlin is what the initials stand for in her name. This is the character that I played as in a long dormant to light a word. It is never getting continued. Dokapon Kingdom playthrough on this channel that I did with our friends Jacob and Quinn back in the day. Funny series. Go check it out if you haven't. She's a thief, has a penchant for becoming Darkling, although she's recently had some character development where, she doesn't need that Darkling power to be successful, so that's good. Up next, we have Blush Q. This is a version of me from our Valentine's Day tournament a couple years ago. This is basically just, so you know how, there's in Kingdom Hearts, where you have, when you separate a heart from a somebody, they become a heartless and a nobody. Or no. No, because no, it's not somebody. When you separate someone's body from their heart, they become a heartless and a nobody, or in some cases, if they're strong-willed enough, a somebody. This is maybe one of those things that this Blush Q just fights with all their heart. That's all we know about this version of me, really. Up next we have is actually a horrifying fusion of me and Alex. As seen in our Pokemon Infinite Fusion playthrough, which I promise I'll get back to editing eventually. We have a bunch of episodes pre-recorded. I'll get back to editing those eventually. I've been real busy, and I need to get the development colon done by the end of this month for the 1-year anniversary of development colon. And then I want to get the Pinocchio video done shortly after that, hopefully. But yeah. So that's next up we have Clarice Starling. Clarice Starling is of course the protagonist of Silence of the Lambs, but I famously, this version of Clarice was my player character in our short-lived Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver playthrough, between me, Alex, and Liam. And yeah, she was on the run for some time because of the blank code, but I mean, they're still like enforcing the blank code, so I don't know how.
Still active, but like, I think they have a bit bigger problems to worry about right now.
Yeah, because there was just a jailbreak.
Either that or Clarice's time is limited.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I don't know what she's doing here, though.
Slush X, this is like an alternate futuristic version of me that was mind-controlled by Pavlin. And led some characters to thinking that I myself was a threat to be dealt with. But yeah, that's complicated. Anyway, so Slush X. I finally seen Jason X, which is what part of the joke of Slush X is. That's a stupid movie. Anyway, up next, Young Noah. This is just me, but younger. Like, as a kid. And, last but not least, we have Neil. Real name Nat, but also on the run from cops, but for a different reason. Actually, literally attempted murder. Well, technically, attempted murder and also accidental murder that then got rewritten by a time traveler.
Accidental murder? Isn't that just manslaughter?
Sure. But, yeah. Another Pokemon trainer. I play my character, during our... I loosely call it a tabletop RPG. It was just roleplay, really. It was like in the Pokemon universe. Another short-lived series. But yeah. In particular, this Pokemon trainer likes to participate in Pokemon contests. So that's cool. Yeah. Anyway, Alex, did you make your prediction?
I made my prediction.
Okay. Alright, well, with that, let's get started with this tournament, shall we? Unless you have anything to add before we get started?
Nah.
Alright. Well, first up, we have...
Ain't no characters, and it but me.
Dark Noah versus KFC. Well, I've dealt with my fair share of darker versions of myself, I suppose. And by I deal with it, I mean I become it, and then my friends have to deal with it. But, this should be a piece of cake for me. I've proven I don't need the darkness to, show my true power, but, maybe I need to teach you that lesson. Or maybe you need to embrace the dark half. Okay, start the tournament. As usual, this is best of 3 sets. And we have a basic rule set for today. All stages are on. Items are on medium. No smash meters.
Okay.
But, yeah. I also like how
Nice
most of
right now.
Most of that just happened off screen. But cool.
I
So
want to
very
make
early,
sure that
very early knockout on KFC's first stock.
Did you say that it was 3 stock, and I missed it, or
Yeah.
was it not stated?
3
Yeah, it's 3
stock.
Okay.
As usual.
All
Ooh,
items.
the boss gal go my oh no, not enough damage yet. Oh, but the fish might nope. Dark Noah manages to escape
remember when Flipper was an item?
both the boss Galaga and the oh no, but KFC does manage to avoid the
remember when the
Oh,
Flipper was an item, not a stage hazard?
oh boy. KFC is already down to her last stock, which is not great. She does get an Entei, which is also dealing an immense amount of damage to that Smash Ball, which will be very good if she... Oh, but she gets it knocked out of her, and Dark Noah gets it. Will he... How will that work on this stage? Well, it don't matter. Shit. This was not part of the plan. Well, there's an easy solution for this.
Wait, was that 3 stock?
Yep, it
Yeah.
sure fucking was. Give me a
I
moment.
think that's a new record.
Yeah, that was, well, I don't know about that,
That was
but
quick.
it was very quick. Just
Yep.
give me one
I
moment.
mean, I can't remember another 3 stock on round 1 of game 1.
Ain't no windows in there, ain't no windows.
Oh, I didn't need to have this, I just...
By the way, I watched the beginning of the most recent Paper Mario, and as of recently, I agree with what you said.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're probably not going to see very much live content from me on YouTube ever again.
From what I read, that was not necessarily YouTube's fault, but more the chat being shit. People in chat being awful. Yeah.
Keep in mind, Twitch, infinitely better chat moderation systems.
Yeah, fair.
And that is why.
Alright.
The problem is that it's very easy to make alternate accounts and troll people.
Oh, yeah, no, I've dealt with that, believe me.
It is not easy at all to do that. In fact, it's not impossible to do that on Twitch.
Fucking Tom Addo. I'm surprised they never made Tom Addo a character in this series. But then again, I don't want to give
There was a guy I had to ban like 7 times.
Yeah. Checks out.
That was the last straw. I'm like, okay, you now have to be verified in order to chat, and YouTube doesn't let me do that, so I'm going to Twitch.
Yeah.
This is fair at this.
Yeah, also, remember what I said about KFC not needing the Darkling powers? Well, she's now Darkling. Round 2.
Also, I'm pretty sure that, I could be wrong, but I think you can only have 1 Twitch account per email address.
Yes. That is true.
That is not a thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
And I've set it so that chatters have to have a verified email address.
Good. Yeah, I haven't joined any of your streams in a while, just because I am usually when you're live, I'm like working on other stuff. But now I feel like I should, just so I can help moderate, even if I don't like join the call. I should at least have the chat open so that I can help with that, because I'm sure it would be helpful if you had a mod that could be there. Ooh! Nice hit on the final smash. That's not gonna be a knockout, I don't think, but it should do decent. Oh, never mind, it is. Oh, tell me KFC gets a reverse 3-star. Oh, God. Wait, no. Uh-oh, that's actually... That would not be good for story if she got 3-stocked in her normal form and then got a 3-stock in... What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. There's not enough damage for Mimikyu to take Dark Noah out, surely. Good. He's just waiting to shoot that Daybreak Cannon, and KFC is not having it. Oh my god, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh my god. We have a oh, okay, there it goes. That was so stupid. Well, there goes the potential to have a 3-stock, I guess. Oh my god, Knuckle Joe's just beating the shit out of Shovel Knight. Yep, no, there goes Shovel Knight. Knuckle Joe did nothing except murder Shovel Knight.
Nothing.
Like, Shovel Knight didn't even get a chance to do anything. Oh, nice! And that's a round 3.
Oh, I'm a little behind.
Alright, let's go to round 3. Boy, this is gonna be an exciting tournament, I can tell. Ooh, and we are on Palutena's Temple. A big stage. This'll... And of course, we don't have a gunner, so they are kind of forced to stay close to each other if they want to progress the fight. What just happened? There was like
that was the Kirby bomb enemy blowing up. It slows down time.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I know there's an item that does that. I don't remember. But it was just entirely off screen.
Yeah. Also, really, the camera's gonna keep that special flag on screen the whole time?
Yeah, because it's special. And there we go. No one gets it. No one gets it! No one gets it! That's a deep cut. Proton John's old Smash Bros. Brawl videos.
I love how Dark Noah is just the Waluigi hat with the Yiga Clan outfit.
Yeah. Well, that was my default look for a while, but then, like, after the whole incident with Pavlin, I was like, oh, shit, I shouldn't wield this sickle anymore. But Dark Noah is like, nah, I'm keeping this. That fuck.
I love how the Yiga Clan outfit uses the weaker weapon. There's a stronger Yiga Clan weapon. It's literally just a circle covered in spikes.
I'm guessing that would have looked clunkier on a Mii Fighter. And wouldn't really fit with the Sword Fighter build.
I mean, if it fits with Link, it can fit with any Sword Fighter. And it does, so.
Yeah. Also,
a sickle is...
Also...
A sickle is just a half circle.
Also, the only reason I use the Yiga Clan outfit for my Mii is because it bears a striking resemblance to Deadpool's costume.
Oh, of course. Just that fake's just slowly drifting its way over.
Yep. Oh, Chespin took care of it. I guess that Chespin came from Pokemon X. Because the explosion is an X shape.
Oh. It's supposed to be the Smash Cross.
It's definitely not. It is not angled that way, ever. It is always angled in a way where it looks like an X. Ooh, and KFC whiffs the final smash. That is unfortunate. Not that it would have done much on this stage, but it would have helped make things quicker and made it harder for Dark Noah to come back. Because as of right now, well, now stocks are
also, did you see that Sakurai uploaded the last regular episode?
I heard
of his
about
YouTube
it.
channel.
I was never subscribed to Sakurai, but I heard about it.
It's actually he actually made really cool stuff.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. The final episode was a tribute to Mr. Iwata.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Jeez, that happened like 8 years ago now.
Yeah. KFC still managing to maintain the lead. But who knows what could happen.
Okay, we get it. There's a blue shell over there. Now focus on the fighters.
Hi, Springman. This is not Spring Dude, because Spring Dude is canonically dead.
We killed him.
Well, we didn't. I mean... Well, some would argue you did, because you kept... Well...
This is very close, and...
Very... Yeah, I mean...
Actually, it's not close.
No.
There's 100 damage difference.
Yeah,
but
nope. KFC takes it.
keep in mind that any hit can be avoided at basically any damage on a stage this big.
Alright,
Or any...
I just had to fight fire with fire there. I can get rid of this form. I said get rid of this form. Did you not read your contract? As long as I'm still in the tournament, you will be a Darkling. You... Wait. You working for Weber? Or... Oh, Weber didn't make up that contract. This is a special Darkling contract from a different contractor. Yeah, whatever. Alright, well. While, KFC has to deal with that, let's move on to Blush Q versus... Round one. Yes, and as a reminder, Dark Noah is still in the tournament because this is a double elimination bracket. So he just moves to the loser's bracket.
Right.
And we'll face whoever loses this match. We are on the Kalos League, which seems to be giving a bit of an advantage. You know, he's very in his element as a Pokemon trainer. Or they? I don't know, is it two... If it's two guys fused together, is it still he, him, or is it they? No, I don't know.
The world may never know.
But anyway, early
what do you call a group of people? They.
I suppose, but is still a group, or is he/they one person?
Who knows?
These are the questions. Yes, these are the important questions. And we get another 3-stock. Jesus Christ.
Every time I say I just want to put a reverb effect on it for obvious reasons.
Whenever it happens in Infinite Fusion, I crank up the volume on the name. Okay, what the fuck? Alex, you got anything for this scenario?
Sorry. 3-stock?
Yes, 3-stocked, Blush Q.
Hmm. I mean, not necessarily. Like, this was your tournament. It's merely hosted in the back of my head, so...
I'm gonna ooh. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go full Kingdom Hearts stupidity with this. So seemingly overloaded with power, splits off in two, and also half of merges with half of Blush Q to form a Noah, and also Alex remains. Fuck it. I don't know. This is the best I could come up with. They're just so powerful that they split. Like, and it's a complicated split. So now there's 3 people in this match. And it's on Ahmed, of course. I was like, do I pick a stage for this? Do I pick, like, the Hollow Bastion or whatever? Now I'll let the chips fall where they may.
And it's on it.
Yeah, which is thematically fitting for exactly one of these characters.
Indeed.
You
didn't think that I'd pick the stage when I'm here?
Alex canonically picked it. Wasn't Alolan Vulpix a thing for you when Sun and Moon came out, too? Because you got the Pokeball and Alolan Vulpix popped out. Was that a thing? Did you use Alolan 9000?
Just all the foxes in general, but...
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
If anything, like, Hisuian Zoryo is currently my favorite.
Yeah, fair. So I'm realizing however this match goes could have wild effects for the plot, depending on which direction it goes.
Who's that CPU fighting for? Blush Q?
So we've got Blush Q.
Yeah.
Okay, the Mii that got formed, the Noah that got formed from half of and half of Alex was out. Now Alex is out, so Blush Q takes round 2. I guess we just go to a round 3 with these 3 question marks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, round 3. There's no reason for them to have successfully joined back together yet, so... Oh, we are back on a Pokemon stage, so... Let's see what happens. Ooh, lots of food there. Okay, in that madness that just happened, how the fuck did Noah get knocked out and not Alex. I mean, now, but, like, what the fuck happened?
Uh-huh. Wait, I tabbed away for a bit. Why are we on Pokemon Stadium now?
This is round 3.
Oh, right.
Flush Q won round 2.
Huh.
Oh boy. Ooh, that was a good final smash from Alex. And Blush Q is now down to last stock. Everyone's down to last stock now. The Noah is out.
Rip. That Rage Blaster is not gonna do crap.
But if Alex were to get it now.
The hell was that? That was a nade.
There we go.
Ah.
Okay, we'll say with that black hole and that healing field, that like the powers of those combined split the new Noah back into the two halves that go back into Blush Q and Alex to reform and Blush Q moves on and will be in losers, but fully formed now, so. Alright. Well, that was a weird thing that happened. Cool. Up next, we have Clarice Starling versus Slush X. Both technically formerly worked for Pavlin. So, that's something. Round 1. And both, technically, the stars of horror movies. Clarice Starling being the star of Silence of the Lambs, and Slush X theoretically being the star of the 10th installment of the Slush franchise.
Golden Hammer.
I wonder if I'll ever do, like,
Boom.
remakes of the slush, like they'll actually make the slush like a full-on film or short film at some point. Because for those who don't know, this is a real deep cut, especially because I deleted these videos years ago before there was even a, like, before my channel even got taken down.
Oh, what a daybreak!
The slush, I think I made 2 or 3, short, I made 2 or 3 the slush videos. I don't even remember the full extent of them, but basically the basic concept was that there was this evil looking slush toy that I got in like a Sonic kids meal. It's basically, I recreated this, like, the face on this Mii that is pretty much a one-to-one recreation of what the toy looked like, at least the face. It like, had little cut apple slices for the eyes to look evil, and, like, sort of a green, translucent, gelatinous body. And it was like, the head was like a cup for a slush. And, so, back when I was just doing whatever the fuck on YouTube and didn't really put any effort into anything, I made a series of videos called The Slush, which was basically, like, it was the idea was that it was a horror franchise, which I don't know why I did that, because I didn't like horror at the time, but it was essentially a mini horror franchise where, the slush, like, people would drink the slush and die. Anyway, Clarice takes round 1. As I spent literally the entire match trying to explain the origins of the slush. Yeah. Round 2. I forget if this was actually in the films I ended up in the films is a strong word. They were not edited. They were just short videos that I recorded. It was just me acting out everything in one take. Unscripted, bad.
Bad.
And yeah, I mean, there's a reason I deleted them, because they were not good. So I don't remember if this was established in the films themselves or not, but I remember my idea for the lore was that this poison slush was made from the same apple that the evil queen used to poison Snow White in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Like, that was actually, like that was meant to be the canon, like, origin of the slush. Yeah. Part of me wants to make, like, an actual The Slush short film. I would need to watch The Stuff first to make sure I don't just rip off The Stuff. Because for those who don't know, The Stuff is a horror film about killer ice cream. And I don't even think it's a horror comedy. I think it's meant to be taken pretty seriously. But, you know. I've been watching a lot of horror films I'd never seen before this month, so maybe I'll get around to that this month. Is that on streaming? Let me check. Not in anything convenient. And Clarice takes round 2. Well,
And Clarice moves on.
Yep. Clarice moves on. Clarice moves on. Two stocks. Very strong showing from Clarice. Up next, the last for the first round, we have Young Noah versus Neil. Round 1. All right. Ooh, the claw.
My claw. And on Super Mario Bros. 2. Or Mushroom Kingdom 2, I should say.
Ooh. And the claw takes out
from
Neil.
Grabbed at a high point, dragged off. What nice dash dance.
It does in fact choose who will go and who will stay.
Should have taken Birdo.
I was gonna say, it'd be funny if it could take Birdo. Or like take the bird on the magic carpet, but leave the carpet. So it's just the magic carpet is just flying around wondering what happened to its bird.
I mean, that's just the magic carpet from Super Mario Bros. 2, after the bird gets thrown off by Mario.
Oh yeah, that is a thing that can actually happen.
Although in that game, you get to ride it. And Smash Ball's gone. That was quick.
What a weird game.
Yeah, that's fun.
You know,
until it isn't.
It's so weird how, like, it's not a Mario game.
You probably don't think it's fun, but...
I'm not sure if I've ever played... I may have played it, like, once and not gotten very far.
Actually, the first time I played it was, like, over a decade ago now. Jeez.
Young Noah,
like 13 years ago, I rented from the library the limited edition Super Mario All-Stars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's how I played. Because I had 1 and 3 on the Wii Shop channel. But I didn't have 2. So that was my first experience with that game.
It's just interesting how, like, it's not a Mario game, but, like, so many things from that game have become Mario staples. Like, Shy Guys in particular.
Yeah.
Like, they're, like... I would say they are... But behind Goombas and Koopas, they're probably the 3rd most iconic Mario enemy ever.
Yeah. I didn't know they were a thing until I played Mario Party 8.
Yeah.
And also, they have the best stage in that game. The best board.
Well, because I'm trying to think, because, like, they don't show up as enemies in most other, like, main series Mario games, but, like, they're staples in all the in all the spin-offs.
Like, every spin-off series imaginable, like, especially Paper Mario, I'd say.
Yeah. Hell, in the spin-off series, they're probably more prominent than Goombas and Koopas, overall.
Which one?
Shy Guys. In spin-off series, they're probably... In spin-off series in general, because, like, they're playable in a lot of them.
Yeah.
At least the later installments.
Heck, even in Smash Bros, like, all of the, like, racers on the Mario Kart courses are all Shy Guys.
Yeah. Well, because, like, Because I think, like... I remember there was some weird thing with Mario Kart DS where, like, in certain, like, single-player modes, if you were just... The fuck happened?
apparently that train can jump up into the air and star KO anyone who's riding it.
Yeah, and did it to both fighters.
I haven't seen something like that since Landmaster.
Yeah, there was a weird thing where, like, I got mad at Mario Kart DS, because I don't know if it was all the modes or just certain modes, but, like, for some reason, I forget. Oh, you know what? It might have been because I think it was DS download play. Whoever didn't have the game was forced to play.
It forces you to play as a Shy Guy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The same applies to Mario Kart 7.
Yeah, because I did not own Mario Kart DS. I just played it with friends over DS download play, and I was always disappointed that I couldn't choose my character.
This is why this stage is dumb.
Well, that gives Neil round 2, and we move to round 3. That's cool.
But yeah, at least download play was a thing that could be done.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike nowadays.
Yeah.
Then again, nowadays you can just have multiple controllers hooked up to the Switch.
Yeah. Yeah,
it even comes with
it doesn't need, out of the box. You don't need download play.
Yeah.
Like, download play would just be more cumbersome.
Also, to be fair, they were DS and 3DS games.
Yeah.
Like, download sizes were not that big.
Mm-hmm.
They are humongous now.
Well, and it's not like you were downloading an entire game, because it was basically just it was a condensed version of whatever multiplayer modes they had for DS download.
True, but
it was like its own thing in the game. Like,
keep in mind that for like Mario Kart 7 and stuff, they would have to download every stage.
Yeah, I guess.
And the models for every character, even though you can't play as them.
Yeah. But they probably don't have to, like, fully... Oh, I don't know.
Honestly,
I don't know how game design works.
it was a big missed opportunity to not have DS download play for Smash 3DS.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been so cool.
I forget, the demo had multiplayer, right? Like, you could just play
with... the demo had multiplayer.
Yeah, that was so weird how, like, this demo...
The demo couldn't connect to the full game.
It had 5 playable characters, and you could just... like, before the game actually came out, it was just like, hey, play as these 5 characters. Wasn't it, like...
You can only play Battlefield.
And it was also literally, like... Wasn't it, like, Mario, Link, Pikachu, Villager, Mega Man? So it was only, like, 2 characters anyway? It's like...
Well, yeah, but if they were all newcomers, I wouldn't like that. I wanted some familiar faces, and luckily one of them happened to be one of my mains at the time.
It's a demo! Why not have people, like, be able to try out more of the new character? Like, they know how to play the old characters, presumably.
I think it was also, like, testing, like, the new features and the new physics, because the physics were different.
Yeah.
And all the new effects.
Yeah.
I actually was lucky enough to be able to play the special version of the demo. It didn't have any new characters or new stages, or different ones, I should say. But not only did it release earlier than the official demo, it was also unlimited use.
Oh yeah, was there like a limited play? Oh man.
I think you could only launch it 30 times. I think.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, demos were weird back. In fact, I love how they didn't do that on Wii, and now they're not doing it again. They learned their lesson. Also, certain games had different numbers of plays. Like, I downloaded the Sonic Lost World 3DS demo, and it only had 15 launches.
That was such a weird time. But anyway, young Noah moves on. Let's go to losers bracket for a little bit. We have Dark Noah.
Man, I remember at the time it was like, holy crap, Sonic, a 3D Sonic game on a handheld.
No. Well, they had Sonic Generations is half of a 3D Sonic game. Well,
I've still never seen any levels in the 3DS version of Sonic Generations when you can move around in all 4 directions.
I mean, it's still 3D though.
No.
Well,
3D involves being able to move forward and backwards.
I don't remember.
In order for it to be 3D, up on the stick or pad has to be forward.
Yes, and that happens in Sonic Generations.
Every like video scene always just shows 2.5D gameplay.
Now there's definitely 3D parts with modern Sonic. It's been a while since I've played it, but there definitely is. Oh my god. Hey, this should be what you're used to, we're in set... Although, I guess we haven't made it to that... Well, have we made... I think we have in the parts that I haven't edited yet, but I think we have made it to Saffron, I don't remember. Man, I really need to get back to editing that series. The next episode is just so massive that... Oh my god. Well, here we go again.
Wow. I just looked it up. While modern Sonic's gameplay in the console/PC version is a mix of 3D and 2.5D platforming, his gameplay is solely in 2.5D on the 3DS.
Well, fuck me, I guess. Alright, Dark Noah, like, splits, and it splits back into 2, so now it's Alex and another Noah. And you know what? Because Dark Noah does it, let's say it's another Dark Noah. Oh wait, that might come. Nah, you know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I knew I wasn't going insane.
Oh god, you cannot. I thought one of them might be slightly lighter, like they do for when you have 2 people on the same color team in older Smash games, but nope. It's just they are the same shade.
Oh, lighter as in color.
Yeah.
I thought you meant weight. I was like, since when do they do that?
No. How the fuck would I be able to
like,
visually tell that?
If you have a 2v1 match, suddenly the team of 2 is now easier to launch?
No, they're not. This isn't a 2v1. This is just 3 people.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying hypothetically.
Yes.
Did that guy just throw a smoke bomb and stick it to himself?
Man, I don't know.
Remember when the smoke bomb smoke actually looked like smoke?
Oh my god.
And by that, I mean, it was only in Brawl.
Okay. No 3 stop.
I'm not a fan of Brawl's gameplay, but I love the Brawl style. Come on. Don't whiff this. Oh wait, it's Sword Fighter. Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh, jeez.
Boom. And the Smash Ball was knocked free. Not anymore.
So now we're in a pretty... well, yeah, we'll see how this plays out.
Come on, if they just jump and use it right now. I don't think I've seen someone hold on to this for this long. Actually, yes, I have. I've seen them completely wasted, but not when there have been so many great opportunities to use it. Oh my god, it's still going. Boom.
Stan, whenever we're watching a bad movie for Miserable Movie Monday. My god,
I didn't think Final Smashes lasted this long.
Well, it's a Smash Ball, so...
Yeah, but it still goes away.
Does it? I think you have to get it knocked out for it to go away.
No, it fades.
Oh. We have yet to see proof of this. Today, at least. I don't know, we'll probably have some other time. Great work. Okay.
Well, then I know there's...
Great work, both of you.
Well, if it doesn't fade, then there's a glitch, because if you break a Smash Ball when Smash Meter's on, it does fade. Oh, speaking of Final Smashes, there's Victini.
Okay, so... now we run into an issue.
I love how they just used it instantly this time, instead of waiting it out.
So technically, that's 2 wins for Dark Noah, but also technically, that was the Dark Noah that split off from Ah. So...
Also, where'd Alex go?
I've been here.
Oh.
Okay, so
you guys have been talking a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I have less of a chance to interject and speak.
How
Fair
the
enough,
fuck do I rule this? Because technically, Dark Noah did just get a second win, but it was the Dark Noah that split off from Ah that got it. So do I go to a round 3, or does Dark Noah move on, or do we have some horrifying combination of the two? How the fuck do I rule this?
I'd argue that since it was part of the Ah combination, that Ah would win.
Alright, then we'll go to round 3. I'm still gonna count it as both a win and a loss for Dark Noah. Like that simultaneous, like that match, Dark Noah simultaneously won and lost. In as far as like the stats go. And we're on Spiral Mountain, which is what my brain feels like after that match.
Oh, Spiral Mountain, okay. Man, every time I see this stage, I just want a version of Banjo-Kazooie that looks like this.
Yeah.
Hey, Microsoft. Make it happen.
Legit! Even if not a new game, just do like a remastered version of the original for Switch.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, we don't even need a new game. I mean...
Also put it on PC.
People would love...
I want it to look amazing.
People would like an actual new game, but... I mean...
Put it on PC. I suppose you can put it on Xbox if you really have to.
Here's the thing. Microsoft's never going to do it. They, for some reason, do not... Because here's the thing.
They keep re-releasing it.
But, like, because here's the thing. They, like, straight up do not care about any rare properties they own. Because
Yeah.
I forget, this might have been debunked, so I might be talking out of my ass. But I remember hearing somewhere where, like, the only reason Microsoft bought Rare is because they thought it would give them the rights to Donkey Kong. Which is stupid. If true. Yeah, so, like, they straight up do not give a shit about any of their properties. When was the last Rare thing to even get a new and stuff? What, Battletoads, maybe?
I forgot that was a Rare.
Yeah. I think that might have been the last Rare property to actually get a new installment.
Yeah. I mean, they've been doing a crap ton of, like, re-releases and semi-remasters with Perfect Dark.
Yeah, just putting the old stuff on new consoles.
Yeah. Although the Xbox Live Arcade version of Perfect Dark actually does have increased quality. They created new models for all the guns and whatnot, and all the characters. Speaking of Perfect Dark,
yeah, the results of this match could very well complicate things. Okay, never mind. It's not that complicated. Dark Noah moves on. Because that is the OG Dark Noah.
That was just unfortunate.
Yeah.
That was legitimately, frame by frame, just a little bit to the right.
No, you know what they say. It is just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right.
I forgot that Perfect Dark's getting a full-on remake.
Oh, it is? Okay, well.
Yeah, on PC.
Alright, that's something. Anyway, Dark Noah moves on. Is out of the tournament.
Nothing is known about it yet other than it exists. And the Steam page has basically no info.
Is reformed, but also the darkness is absorbed back into Dark Noah, I guess. I don't know.
Also, this looks amazing. This isn't coming to a Nintendo system unless the Switch 2 comes out first.
Let's get rid of that. Okay, next we have Slush X v Neil. Let's see how this goes. Round 1.
Let's get it. We're on Wily's Castle.
Ooh.
We're on Wily's Castle Full Hazards version.
Yep.
So, not fun. It's one of my least favorite stages to play on with hazards.
Fun to watch. Which is
I don't know. I hate Yellow Devil so much. Yep, there he is in the back. You can see him.
No,
Here he comes.
no, he's right there with the gun.
That's Sheriff?
Is he not a Yellow Devil?
Yellow, yes. Why Devil?
I don't know. Shooting willy-nilly.
I was like, is this some kind of F the police joke or something?
It's more if anything, it's more F our country's lax approach to gun control joke.
I guess. Ooh, wow, actually made use of that not exactly smart bomb. By the way, what's your opinion on every explosive item in Smash Ultimate doing no damage to the thrower.
That's not true?
It is.
No,
If they hit it and it goes off, it does damage, but if they throw it, it doesn't.
I feel like I've seen examples where that is not the case.
Well, I know bombs don't. I know smart bombs don't. The Crash obviously doesn't. Also, wow, Yellow Devil destroyed the Smash Ball. Cool. At least I think that's what I saw.
Oh, Slush X avoids the 3-stock just barely.
I think the only exception, it doesn't count as an item, and that's Link's bombs. And also Snake's grenades.
Neil takes
Anyways,
round 1.
Good round.
Go to round 2.
Didn't last very long. Good, because F that stage.
Anyway. Oh man.
Here we go. Let's see.
Oh boy.
Alrighty, we are on Paulo Bastion. Cool. From stupid hazards to hazardless.
Yeah. Getting the Kingdom Hearts stage a little late, considering the shenanigans with
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow. I was like, can they finally break that trophy, please?
Did the did the Koopa shell literally just bounce off of Hammer Bro?
I don't know.
Or did he bounce it back with a hammer? Either way, sick.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Shovel Knight gets to do stuff.
I think I saw him reflect something, which I didn't know that could happen. But I saw, like, him shovel something up and, like, the hammer get reflected, I think. Clearly, you gotta be really bad with your timing if you're gonna have something you throw out get reflected by Shovel Knight. Oh no, there's a Beast Ball.
Too bad we did not make it far enough into the Wisnoda region for Neil to make use of a Beast Ball.
God damn it. You made that joke last time.
Yeah.
It's not funny anymore.
Hey, I elaborate. I made it more elaborate this time. Nope.
Whatever. What is Slush X's base costume?
Mecha suit.
Just the general mecha suit?
Yeah. It's...
Okay.
It's
and that's
one of those
Chibi
things
Robo
where,
hat.
like, so... Whatever your Mii's favorite color is the undershirt, and then depending on whether it's male or female, the color of the mech part changes. For male, it's that light green. For female, it's yellow, like a orangish yellow.
That reminds me, when Sephiroth came out, and Barrett was announced to What, the bumper?
Yeah.
It does no damage, so it won't break it.
That's funny.
Oh, Springman!
Yeah.
Roly-poly,
Ooh, does it?
keep on running.
Whiffs it. But it don't matter. Springman takes that.
Anyways, back when Barrett Mii Fighter came out, I was, for some reason, surprised, pleasantly so. For some reason, I didn't expect the skin color to change based on your Mii costume, but I was pleasantly surprised when it did.
Yeah.
Same with Tifa.
Yeah, it's weird. There's exactly one costume that doesn't do that, and it's fucking the Vault 11 jumpsuit. No matter what.
The Vault.
Yeah, no matter what color skin your Mii has, it's always the default, the hands are the same.
Well, I can tell you why. It's because of the hat.
Yeah, but if you're wearing just the Vault 11 jumpsuit, it looks really bad. We literally, I had a whole joke about it in this series, in this season. Hey,
yeah, but that's two extra steps that I'm not sure would be factored.
To anyone who's hyped about Fallout because the new show, Halloween is selling all these Vault 11 jumpsuits. But careful, they turn your hands pale.
Ah.
That was literally the bit.
As a reminder, Bethesda is too big of a company now. And it doesn't give a shit anymore.
What? Oh my god, nice dodge. I mean, when was the last time Bethesda gave a shit about anything?
Home Alone for the NES. That's not true. They did not give a shit about that game.
I'm pretty sure they cared about Fallout 3. At least a little bit.
When did Fallout 3 come out?
Too long ago.
Was it before or after Skyrim?
I think it was Skyrim's predecessor.
Okay.
Either that or the game immediately after.
Bethesda not giving a shit might have benefited the Fallout show.
I was thinking, I thought it was Skyrim was the last time they cared. And they clearly care a lot about Skyrim.
Then why has it got so many bugs?
I don't know, but if they don't care, why does it have so many re-releases?
Because it made them a lot of money.
Yeah. This is money. Ooh, does that do it? Yeah, it does it.
Also, yeah, I guess they don't care. They're literally like, let's just have the community fix our game for us. And then charge for it.
Well, Slush X moves on and Neil is out of the tournament, which means I don't get a natural opportunity to show off the Nat form I made. I was gonna, if they did a 3-stock or something, I was gonna have them change to Nat, but just so I can show it off, here she is. Or they are. Anyway. Up next, back in winner's bracket, we have KFC. Oh, and Dark Noah is still in the tournament, so they are still Darkling. Where's Blush Q? Round 1. Ah, yes. It wouldn't be, not quite as big of a staple to the series as Rainbow Cruise is, but it is nice to get at least one more match on.
I don't know. This stage is actually, good.
I mean, this one is mostly iconic just for 2 fighters in particular, Firearm Bull and Ganondorf.
Right.
But still an iconic stage.
Dr. Wily. They should have had Eggman as an assist trophy.
See, I want Eggman... Like, if they were ever to add a second Sonic character, I want them to add Eggman. Because here's the thing, it would be it would be the most different you could get from Sonic as far as gameplay. Because any other character they would consider adding would feel very similar to Sonic in one way or another.
I mean, Project Plus proved they could do it with Knuckles.
Yeah, I guess. Still, I think Eggman would be super fun.
Oh yeah.
Especially every series needs good villain rub, too.
Yeah.
I actually remember when... I think, if I remember correctly, when the initial reveal trailer for Banjo-Kazooie came out, I thought it was going to be Eggman, since they were starting it with the same villain montage they used to tease K. Rool.
Oh yeah.
I'm personally
happier with what they did add.
I'm much happier with Banjo-Kazooie being in the game. Yeah, for sure. But I legit thought it was going to be Eggman.
Okay, like every death I've seen so far in this match has been self-destruct. It feels like.
And then when it cut back to Donkey Kong yawning, I was like, okay, is it Dixie Kong? And then nope.
Yeah.
Well, that was an SD.
Wow. Well, that was just getting cheesed by the Hokotati bomb.
Yeah, anyway, KFC takes round 1. Go to round 2. Come on, we gotta get at least one match on Rainbow Cruise today, hopefully. Ooh. Strong early showing from Blush Q.
Wow, one of the very few stages added in Ultimate that wasn't a DLC. Of which there are, like, 4 or 5. I can only think of 4 right now.
Oh, we don't have drums yet, but we do have a little guitar, please.
Yeah, they're not going to care about activating the musicians. Nope, instead they'll just do it accidentally.
And it was one we already had.
Another SD. Anyway. God, just stay on stage.
The directors when I was wondering if I would have anything else to do in that one scene in Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead besides just stand there. Just stay on stage.
Wow. Wow, that is a deep cut.
Yeah. Hey, and for what it's worth,
I was the only soldier with lines.
Definitely not my least favorite show I've ever been in. It's up there, but it's...
Yeah. Unfortunately, one of my least favorite show that I've been in is probably one of your favorites, Game of Tiaras.
Yeah, I mean...
You walked on screen and you died.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Also, the show was just kind of shit in general.
See, a lot of it is just totally my sense of humor. I understand that it is not... Okay, that was cool.
Wow. Punched right into the blast zone.
All right, Blush Q takes around.
Funny, one of my.
round 3.
I was talking with one of my friends recently. She was one of the people at the Halloween party, and I was like trying to remember what plays I had done in high school because we met in college.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, what was my 4th one again? Oh, crap, it was Game of TR. And she knew what it was and knew how bad it was, and we ranted to each other about it.
Because the show was written locally.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it basically, like, people in Minnesota who grew up doing theater around that time will know what it is, but not many people. Actually, funny thing, I think one of the guys my sister dated back in high school was actually a student of the guy who wrote that.
Dear God.
I think. I may be misremembering. But... yeah. Yeah, I mean, like... I think for high school it is a fine show. And I certainly had a lot of fun in that role. But I've also had many better roles since then.
Yeah.
That was just by far the best role I got in high school because my name wasn't Stephen White.
Yeah.
That's
the having a role you love, but then getting better roles in college and beyond. See, that's me with Professor Bear.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Although that year I also got to pretend to be a schoolgirl and dance in a kimono, so.
And with that, KFC moves on, and Blush Q is down to losers.
Yeah, no, I'm still surprised of the fact that I, actually just, slammed my knee into equipment, one day before performance, so I couldn't do any of the dances in the only high school show I was in.
I fell off a platform on my knee in How to Succeed, and I had to sit some dances out because of that.
Yeah. I mean,
I know how it feels.
I got good roles in college, at least. Have I ever told either of you about them?
I remember you talking to me about some of them. I don't remember, unfortunately.
Yeah. Have either of you watched the show Almost Maine?
I have not seen it, but I have heard of it. My sister wasn't in it in high school, but she might have been student director of it or something. She did something on crew for it.
Yeah.
In high school.
I got it's an anthology collection.
Mm-hmm.
All happening at the same time.
And it's one of those.
Yes,
cool.
I'm remembering you
telling
telling me
I
about
got cast
this.
into the character that got the most screen time.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I was the beginning, middle, and end of the show for that one. So
nice.
Technically people got more lines, but I still feel like I had the biggest character arc by technicality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably my proudest moment, if I may. Coming into my college as a freshman and taking the lead role. Specifically, the baker in Into the Woods.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I stole that role from so many upperclassmen, and they actually got pissed for a while.
Well, I'm sure, and there's also a other reason that would make them more mad, I would imagine. Specifically, but well,
Wait, what?
I forget if either of them were involved with that particular show, but
No.
No. Okay.
It was a different director.
Yeah.
So no, they don't have any reason in that case.
That's fair. Yeah.
I see what you're getting at, but no.
Yeah.
People would assume collusion.
Yeah. Technically, I also got a lead role my freshman year. It was only after one of the guys playing said lead role just was unprofessional as shit and did not memorize any of his lines.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah.
Probably the second favorite role I ever got, I didn't even audition for. In fact, I was asked to play it because there were like no guys who auditioned.
Yeah. I've also had that happen.
Theater.
A longer story, but
technically that show has 2 male leads, but I got one of them, so.
Yeah, no, that's
anyway,
about
I didn't even
two
introduce
couples.
this match because we were in the middle of talking, but Clarice takes round 1 against young Noah.
And actually, the friend that I mentioned, she played my wife in that show.
Nice. Round 2. Yeah. I mean, my favorite.
Things worked out for you then.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite role is still definitely Riff Raff and Rocky Horror.
Did I tell you I'm running sound for a production of Rocky Horror?
Wait, hang on. DM me where this is. Because I might have a friend in... if it's happening this month, I may have a friend in that production.
Yes, it's happening this month.
DM me where that's happening. Because I may actually know someone in that particular show. Let me actually pull up Discord on my phone. That would help.
Just going back to like other things we've done, the only other thing that I actually got remotely involved in, because like at some point my theater group turned a little bit toxic. Like I got to play one of the racist caricatures from a Mark Twain play.
Oh, that's...
I got to play Dutchie, and I hope you can understand where Dutchie is from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Antarctica.
Yes, but his parents were both German.
Jeez. Girahim and Starman.
Yeah, but
also,
no, I honestly, like, Dutchie was a very fun character to play, because I could do a very terrible German accent and get away with it.
Holy crap, I did not realize that. Did you see that?
No. I was looking on Facebook.
Oh my god. I did not know if you... Because the Starman can be KO'd. If you KO him, it does the smash thing when you get a critical hit in Earthbound.
Oh, cool. Anyway, Clarice...
That is incredible.
Clarice moves
but like,
on.
why would you ever fish for critical hits when you could go for a multi-bottle rocket?
And we have some very interesting matchups lined up, actually. Also, no, it's actually it is a different production of Rocky Horror. But
that's
true. Yeah, no, one of my friends from Murder Mystery Company is also doing a production of Rocky Horror this month as the criminologist. So that's fun. Obviously, this time of year would be a very popular time to do Rocky Horror, so I'm not surprised there's 2 entirely separate productions going on. And anyway, next
honestly, just like talking
in fact,
about
one of the performances
like this,
is on Halloween.
Yeah.
I do really want to like get back and do a theater production again.
So do I.
Yeah.
I haven't acted in a while.
I've mostly just been doing murder mystery stuff, but yeah, we'll see. I gotta figure out some other life stuff. But anyway, back to losers bracket for a little bit. We have Blush Q versus Slush X. Obviously a thematically fitting matchup. Let's see how it goes. Round 1. And after this, we'll have another very thematically fitting matchup. We'll have Young Noah versus Dark Noah. Slush X just starts by dash dancing. That's great.
So what you're telling me is that it's Yoa versus Doa. Got it.
And then in winners, I KFC versus Clarice is kind of fitting. They're both characters I played as in short-lived Let's Plays, whom are female and based on something else. But yeah. Both 3-player Let's Plays, too. Ooh, Blush Q is already down to last stock, jeez.
That was quick.
But so is Slush X.
Dragoon. All 3 pieces are on the stage.
I don't see the feathers.
Oh, one of them just disappeared.
Oh, they're there.
Yep, there it is. It was on the part that was blocked off by the bezels of the screen.
Gotcha.
Of like the Game & Watch.
Ooh, that was a little anticlimactic, but Blush Q takes round 1.
That seemed quick.
Yeah, well, it was flat zone and with 2 brawlers. With the exact same moveset, I believe. So. Round 2. See what we get. Oh, pilot wings. Okay. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I kind of like. There's been little bits of lore here and there, but tonight's mostly been kind of chill with just chatting
about our life stories,
other stuff. Yeah,
A little bit.
yeah.
Oh, Daybreak on the field.
Obviously,
we haven't even been
there'll
commentating.
Obviously, towards the end, it'll be less chill, but
Yeah.
we'll get there when we get there.
Daybreak, 2 pieces for Blush Q.
Yes. And still
Also, items are on medium, not low, right?
Yep,
Medium.
Okay. Honestly, medium is high, and high is insane, so...
Yeah. Well. Ooh, and Blush Q falls down, and
that's the Daybreak
the
parts
pieces.
scattered.
Yep.
Come on, pick it up, pick it up!
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
What? Oh, one of them must have gotten knocked out.
Did I just invent ska again?
Oh, they're all gone. Oh, wait, no. Slush X has one. And the final smash.
I recently rewatched all the episodes of
They're both brawlers,
Unraveled
too.
on Polygon, so...
Oh my god, you idiot. Sorry, what was that?
I recently rewatched all the episodes of Unraveled on Polygon. That was...
Unraveled.
I was
Not familiar.
back when Brian David Gilbert worked for the company. He did a series called Unraveled, just basically going way too in depth about video game stuff, like solving the Zelda timeline by adding literally every piece of Zelda media into it. Also,
That sounds awesome.
Oh, it's hilarious. Because it gets real stupid real quick.
It's like, sounds like conspiracy theorists, but actually good.
Yeah, and there
not,
was
and
like
not offensive.
another one of like
a
which,
guy in front of a whiteboard.
I don't have a
everything
singular
together.
problem
yeah,
making it so that conspiracy theorists are
Yeah.
like uncomfortable.
also
like-
like ranking all the Mega Man Robot Masters by how useful they actually would be before they turned evil, and which ones should have never been made in the first place.
So just full on like super hypothetical situations.
Yeah, and like also did the probably the most famous one apart from the Zelda Timeline one would be like the Perfect Poke Rap. Where he made a new Poke Rap
with every Pokemon?
Yeah, with every Pokemon that also sounded like an actually good song.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
When did he do that again? Was it
copyrighted?
That was like a live panel at PAX or something that he did. And
Sorry,
it was
copyright.
As,
I know I'm just singing it, but Nintendo won't care.
As far as when, I don't think Nintendo technically owns the rights to the Poke Rap. I think it would be the anime.
Whatever. It's still Pokemon related.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, round 3.
You just do the singing. I'll do the hard part.
Yeah. As far as like how many Pokemon there actually were at the time he did it, the starters for Sword and Shield had just been revealed. So they're in the Poke Rap, but no other Sword and Shield mons are.
Okay.
But yeah.
Warstar, kaboom!
Definitely.
Wow, just let that happen.
Yeah, definitely recommend checking out those videos. They're very funny. There's also
it was Polygon,
he
right?
actually that series was also instrumental in a particular story arc in this series because he did an episode on which Smash Bros stages were OSHA compliant. And that's why when Morsha was champion, it was just Boxing Ring and King of Fighters.
Yeah, so that's what inspired my least favorite rule set of this entire series.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Well, F that.
Also, technically, King of Fighters
was
not...
the same energy as you cursing Dinkelberg, I'm gonna be real with you.
Technically speaking, it was not... King of Fighters Stadium was not deemed OSHA compliant, but he didn't delve into the DLC stages, because not all of them were revealed at the time he made that video. So, he just... Oh, and Blush Q just moves on, I guess. Alright. Those are really
Better
quick
than
matches with those two. Very
was the full Fighters Pass 1 out at the time?
I don't remember. But he specifically, like... He made and technically, I shouldn't have included King of Fighters because he said, I'm not counting any of the DLC stages. They're probably just illegal underground stages anyway, so that's a different kind of illegality than violating OSHA. He said it better than I did, but... so technically I shouldn't have included King of Fighters, but I included King of Fighters because reasonably speaking it would probably be OSHA compliant.
Yeah, I know. OSHA totally,
based on his
invisible walls that block fighters, yeah, well, that's totally...
Specifically, the reason, when he cited Boxing Ring as being the only OSHA compliant stage in the base game, he was like, it's almost as if this stage is designed for fighting safely. And so, by that same logic, I figured, well, yeah, King of Fighters would also theoretically be compliant. I think I turned hazards off, which got rid of the invisible walls, so that wouldn't have been a thing anyway. But anyway, Blush Cube moves on. We move on to Young Noah versus Dark Noah.
My vote's for Yoa, honestly.
actually, technically, it's not young Noah, it's Groga.
Oh, love it.
Rogatella! It's been ages since I've heard of their existence.
Oh man, we're coming up with so many great.
Krakatoa.
We're coming up with so many great characters that we're never gonna use in this series.
Yeah.
Why are we though? Like, certainly there would be better stages for Noah's to gather than in the back of my mind. Like,
I don't know, I'm just as confused as you are, specifically, especially considering you were technically here for a few matches. Whenever got split.
Right.
in all fairness, that wasn't, like, me. Like, I was here, don't get me wrong, but,
Actually, pretty solid use of the final smash. Not quite enough to take out young Noah's first stock, though. There we go. I think the stage literally just craned its neck to make the final Dragoon piece fall off. Anyway, ooh, young Noah gets the full Dragoon. Does it end the match? Not quite. Well, it basically... that was anticlimactic.
anti-cataclysm, indeed.
That young Noah does take round one. Move on to round two. If Dark Noah loses, we'll officially be out of evil variants. Not that there were many, there were 2. 3 if you count that brief moment where got split into an Alex and a Dark Noah. And then more if you count KFC in Darkling form or Clarice Starling being formerly working for Pav. Although that was more of an undercover thing. She wasn't really, like, evil then. Although she did kill Kostya. The first time Kostya died, she killed him.
Yeah, but
that was in service of her mission, so it was like, whatever.
it was definitely something she had to do.
That was also before we knew that Pavlin was evil, so... At that point, we just thought that Kostya / Prekidechpo Nyude was trying to kill Pavlin for no good reason. And then the bit evolved.
You say we, but I'm just going to...
I thought.
Alright, 3-1.
You do remember who hired Prikadach
Yes,
Nyude,
you.
right?
Yes, you.
If young Noah gets... Okay, never mind.
I wanted to make sure you just...
I know. Jeez. That was a violent yawn.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Ooh, that is gonna do it.
And dead.
And with that, evil has been vanquished. At least this particular evil. And young Noah moves on in a fairly decisive 2-0. And with that, I need to go change KFC back to normal. Because she is no longer Darkling now, as per the contract. Give me a sec to do that. Fuck. I pressed A instead of B. Fuck. Yeah. There we go. Alright, we're good. Fuck, pressed B too many times. I've been pressing that B too many times. Although, I don't know if any of you all care about this, because I don't know if either of you are fans of the movie School of Rock, but 2 of the kids from School of Rock are now engaged, and it's really cute.
Aww.
Yeah. Anyway, KFC versus Clarice Starling, round 1, let's go. Alright, we're on Mario Circuit. Yeah. The other one's figure 8. Which is, it's so weird that the other one is figure 8, despite this one being from Mario Kart 8.
We can't have nice thing.
And this course is also shaped like an 8.
Yes, because that was the whole thing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
They had to change there couldn't be 2 stages with the same name.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason why what used to be Yoshi's Island is now Super Happy Tree.
Yeah.
Yoshi's Island N64.
But there literally are 2 Yoshi's Islands still. There's the Yoshi's Island from Melee and the Yoshi's Island from Brawl.
Oh, hang on.
There literally are 2 Yoshi's Island stages. I think the one from Melee is specifically classified as Yoshi's Island and in parentheses Melee, but still.
Looking it up.
I'm pretty sure. Oh? Oh boy.
Yes, it is renamed Yoshi's Island Melee. Yeah. Fine, they couldn't have 3 Yoshi's Islands.
Oh boy. We get 3 stars?
You conceded on the point.
I know.
They couldn't have 3. They couldn't have 3 Yoshi's Island and a Yoshi's Story. Yeah, Yoshi has a lot of stages.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, when, like, you're classifying him as a character from his own series when really he should just be classified as a Mario character.
He has his own series.
Yeah, he does, but, like, he's a Mario character. And there's literally no other Yoshi characters.
Yeah. But he's also the Yoshi from his own series.
Yeah, but, like, yeah.
That's like saying Donkey Kong and Mario are from the same series.
Well, that's different, I feel like, because there's other Donkey Kong.
Is it though? Is
there's
it really?
Other Donkey Kong representation in the game.
What?
And
and
technically, I feel like this iteration of Donkey Kong is not the same as the Donkey Kong previously associated with Mario.
I guess. I mean,
yeah,
also
Cranky Kong, and he's cranky for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Mario.
I mean, there is also Mario versus Donkey Kong, but.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Yoshi's Island. The Yoshi's Island series. Speaking of Shy Guys, we were talking about that earlier. They are probably the main enemy in that. I feel like Super Mario Bros. 2 originated Shy Guys, but the game that kind of made them probably more well known is probably Yoshi's Island.
Shit, I could do a really cool thing, but I would have to literally recreate Kostya and create a Liam Mii.
Why? What did I do to deserve this?
Because that would be the trio for Clarice to fight against KFC, Nelson, and Olivia, because Clarice just 3-stocked KFC. And it doesn't make sense for her to go back to Dark Lane. So what the hell do I do? Oh! Hey! Alex, here's an idea. Wait, let me DM you something quick that I don't explicitly say.
Oh wow! I had pulled up a I had pulled up a thingy. What's it? A wiki page for Yoshi's Island Melee, and I did not know this. In Brawl, playing as Fox, Falco, or Wolf, and activating the Landmaster Final Smash when at least one of the 3 turning blocks in the middle rotates, causes the Landmaster to fall through the resulting hole, causing a self-destruct. Despite the fact that the Landmaster is much bigger than the opening. This is because the programming means the actual character is still on the field and the character cannot stand in midair. Right. The Pokemon trainer also occasionally moves above the hole, even though there's clearly nothing under him.
Alright. Anyway. I don't know what's
Brawl,
gonna happen
Brawl
here.
is a buggy mess. We all know this.
So I don't know quite what's gonna happen here. But I feel a strange presence that may or may not have felt before.
Why is Sean here?
Wait, what?
Why is Sean here? Or at the very least, that's who I thought walked in. Huh? Am I... A, I was also behind, but B...
What does this mean?
Is it... We discussed this, like, forever ago.
Did we?
Yes.
What do I do here? I don't know what I don't know what you're implying that we do. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Hey, why am I here? What am I doing here? Oh, that's the wrong thing. What am I doing here? Why am I here?
You were tired, but... You're now... Clarice, why is Mr. Cassidy here? This is supposed to be my mindscape, right?
I'm just as confused as you are.
Well, in the very least, it could be a case of not just versions of Noah have amassed here, but also versions of Alex.
This is gonna make things very complicated when the movie comes out. but when we eventually make that. But all right. Do I go? Do I go with this?
You know, John, I haven't been too talkative with you lately. Maybe because you've taken too much of a backline. But for right now, I think you should take a bit of control here, yeah? You're trying to make a name for yourself.
I
Once
don't
again.
know what you're Are you expecting me to fight?
By both of them. Come out on top. I believe in you.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but I
Glorious.
I feel
I'm
like I
not
don't have
going to
much
let
of a
you go
choice in
easy on
this
you.
matter. I feel like I don't have much of a choice in this matter. Something is
You don't.
compelling
Yeah,
me to do
since
this.
evidently we are trapped here, along with Galerius. It's only a shame that Liam could not be here to join us.
Unfortunate.
It's like I can hear him now. It was a hell of a time, wasn't it, Clarice?
Wait, is that voice who I think it is? Costa?
I couldn't just go away and die. So long as Alex decided to save the narrator, our fates were shared, and my life was technically spared as well. Just sitting on the back of a friend's couch, inside their mind.
I fucking hate that stupid metaphor, but alright, let's go. Alright, I guess the big sniff is joining us, despite retiring.
Welcome back.
This is also... Yeah, it's also... Also, of course, it's fucking Magican after that bullshit lore drop.
I mean, out of the bit, we did need to, like, say that at some point, because we decided that, like, ages ago.
Yeah. I also, like, completely forgot about it. Legitimately. Because there's been so much since then. So much shit has happened.
Yeah, that was, like, something we decided at the end of Season 3, like, the day of, I'm pretty sure.
Anyway.
But no, also, if I remember correctly, you wanted to play Sean, right?
Yeah, that is the plan for when we eventually make the Big Sniff short film, which will be probably quite a while before that actually happens, because I'm prioritizing, like, actual, like... Because, like, it's not gonna have, like, it's not gonna be, like, a new, like, huge lore drop. It's mostly gonna be, like a standalone... Like, I want it to work as more of a standalone story than The Death of the Cat in the Hat does. So... it's not necessarily gonna have, like, firm ties to the lore, despite having many characters from the lore in it. Yeah. I'm making it in a way where, like, you can watch that film without having the rest of the stuff as context. Yeah. Because that's one of my big, like, looking back on The Death of the Cat in the Hat, that's one thing I wish. Especially now that the actual Cat in the Hat dub no longer exists. I wish that short film stood more on its own. But,
Yeah.
Anyway. Also, KFC just completely dominates the Flying Man and wins against Clarice and the Big Sniff, so that's Clarice's first loss of the day. So going into round 3, is he still here, or...
I mean, I'd argue yes.
Alright, round 3. Good enough for me.
As mentioned, he is technically as fit to be part of this as you, or any of yous. So...
Alrighty then. Here we are on... I totally forgot the name of this stage.
Living room.
Oh.
That's why you forgot it. It's a very generic name.
I thought it was like Nintendo or something.
Yeah, no, it's living room. Also, very...
I wanted to see that red cylinder crush that executor.
Very fun to see the blocks actually drop during the Tetris theme.
Oh, is that the music playing right now?
Tetris theme's playing.
I think I set the Tomodachi Life theme for this stage.
Oh, like in your music preferences, you like manually set
Yeah.
it to... Okay.
And also for LOL's Megalovania.
Yeah, who's why not? Ooh, the Big Sniff finally gets a first stock taken off. Clarice is down to last stock. Ooh, everyone is down to last stock now. But with the Big Sniff at a clean stock, there's a high likelihood of this going to a round 4. Will complicate things, but...
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, because he's not on the bracket, so like... if he wins this, I guess we go to a round 4. And whoever wins that moves on, and then I guess... What do I do with the other 2? Well, we'll figure that... We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Can I just say I've never been a fan of the rolling Smash Balls.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, this could change things.
I
He
started lagging out.
just barely air dodged that, looked like.
On Ashley.
Oh my god. Well, the Big Sniff
Hey,
takes...
I told you this is how to go for you, friend.
Wait, what happens if he wins
I've
again?
taken him a little bit of warm-up, but my compatriot here is doing quite well for himself.
Huh. You know, I sense that, I may be needed here, so, I guess I'll stick around for a 4th round, and if I win, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Round 4! Yeah. We'll figure it out. Whoever wins this, we'll figure it out. It is worth noting, of course, that the Big Sniff is a former champion. Granted, so is KFC. But... I think the Big Sniff is, like... I think even still would be in our top 10. Or, like... I think...
Oh, at least.
I think as far as, like, win-loss ratio, prior to the prior to the Paprika Blake incident, the Big Sniff, I think, would have been second only to Aaron Hansen as far as win-loss differentials. I think. I could be wrong on that. I know he was in top 8 back when we did the, like, all the best fighters in one tournament thing. So, and he is the only one with 3 stocks left. Of course, he's high on damage, so things could turn around, but... Clarice is down to last stock. And KFC's at decently high damage on her second stock, so... KFC is down to last stock. Oh boy. Ooh, and KFC, it lands the final smash, but on Clarice. That would have been much more beneficial to get. Although I think the Big Sniff did air dodge it again.
Yeah. So what happens if the Big Sniff wins?
We will cross that bridge when we get to it, my friend.
And we're probably gonna get to it.
Probably, yeah.
He's too strong.
Yeah, okay. So here's how I'm ruling it. So I'm not gonna be able to do any more shit on the challenge, but the Big Sniff did win 2 matches of that set, so the Big Sniff does move on in winner's bracket, meaning whoever wins loser's bracket will face the Big Sniff in the end.
That's funny. I'm gonna be real with you. The fact that I could crash your perfect parade so perfectly.
I'm gonna have both KFC and Clarice knocked down to losers. And they will just be in a 3-player match against whoever wins between Young Noah and Blush Q. And we'll go from there. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Alright,
sure.
Cool. It's fucking stupid ass finale. Of course, this is fitting for the finale of this series, just to have the most scuffed tournament yet. Alright, well, let's move on to that match of Young Noah versus Blush Q. Round 1. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. And we're no. Actually, legitimately fuck that stage. Legitimately, we're starting that over. We're
Are you serious?
What?
No, because that's gonna go on
It was
forever.
Garblade.
It's gonna go on forever. You would be complaining if I let it go.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
So we're Not doing it. There we go. This is better. So, as a reminder, for those who did not follow the bullshit ruling I just made, so whoever wins the set between Young Noah and Blush Q will go on to face both KFC and Clarice Starling in a free-for-all match. And whoever
Banana Gun that was actually useful.
Two matches first to that will face the Big Sniff. This is so stupid. Oh, well, Young Noah fails to get off the final smash before losing first stock, but immediately takes out Blush Q's first stock, so...
You didn't. Well, I might not have a final smash. There's a daybreak on the field.
No. Which is basically
and 2 parts unaccounted for.
Which is basically just a shorter, straighter gunner final smash.
Yeah. It's actually more powerful.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it kill at 0. Also, the funniest thing happened one time when I tried to use the Daybreak in Smash 3DS on a CPU in training mode that had 999 damage. It like trapped them in the beam and like repeatedly did the like you're about to die red lightning over and over again.
I just got a memory on my phone. It is apparently officially been 5 years since I mostly single-handedly painted the big banner to advertise Little Shop of Horrors at my college. And I say mostly single-handedly because I had people start off with me, but like I was the one in charge of like organizing it, and so I got people to start it with me, but then they had to get ready to set up for like it was a homecoming party, I think, or well no, this would have been. Might have been a little more than 5 years ago. The phone is probably a little inaccurate, but they had to set up for like a homecoming party they were gonna have, and I was also going to the homecoming party, but I was like, you know what? This because we had a design made, we had a poster design that we also used for the banner, just laid out differently, made by the guy who was playing the dentist in our production, who was an art education major, and so he was very good at drawing. If you've ever seen me wearing my chemistry shirt for my for the play I wrote as my capstone, that design was also done by him. Anyway, he made this really good drawing of Audrey 2 for the poster. Like, really detailed. And so I had to paint that on a larger scale by, like, putting a projector onto the banner and, like, tracing it and whatnot. Anyway, Blush Q takes round 1. Let's go to round 2. And I had gotten part way through doing that and was like, well, I don't want... like, the person who put me in charge of organizing it was like, oh, if you don't finish it today, you can do it, you can come back another day and do it. But I was like, I don't want it to get, I was too worried about it getting messed up, like the alignment getting messed up, if I didn't finish it then, since I had already started tracing the Audrey 2. So I just spent a few more hours by myself painting that Audrey 2. On the plus side, theater majors and minors had to get a certain amount of service hours, which was basically just hours doing stuff to help with shows that wasn't like acting in the shows or stuff you were getting paid to do. So I got all my service hours done that day. We had to
Nice.
do, I think, 10 a semester, and I got all mine for that semester done that day. More than enough.
Nice. Also, we're on Midgar now. With the Dragoon on the field.
Ooh.
Oh.
And good timing on that. Blush
Nope.
2 just couldn't wait. If Blush
No,
2
it wouldn't have mattered. The Dragoon would have shot off for time before the iframes disappeared.
Never mind. Well. Well.
The CPUs are smart. The CPUs are smart enough to wait it out on the revival platform.
Welp.
Anyways, it is now 3-1.
Yep.
There's a bomb down there. Never mind. Oh, the building. Oh, it went the wrong way. It wouldn't have hit anyway. Get that materia. All right. He got Knights of the Round. Yes, Knights of the Round. I've never seen this actually kill anyone. And the slash, at least. I've seen people die to the stage reforming.
Okay. No 3-stock, thank God.
Yeah. You don't want to be hanging off that ledge.
I have no idea what the fuck it was gonna do for that. Did the blue shell just miss? That didn't look like Blush Q dodged. It looked like the blue shell missed.
Who knows?
Regardless, Blush Q... Did I write down a... Hang on. I need to see if I wrote down the loss for... before. Did I write down the win for Blush? Hang on, I'm just checking something here. Oh no, Weird. I wrote down the loss for... I marked down in tallies, I marked down the loss for Young Noah, but not the win for Blush Q last round, so I don't know how that happened. That's it. Like, I mean, this is so scuffed anyway, it doesn't matter too much, but Blush Q does move on, and Young Noah is out of the tournament. Now Blush Q is going to be facing both KFC and Clarice Starling. Great. Might as well at least mark that happened. That's the last thing I can mark in good conscience. Jesus Christ, this tournament. Alright, well... Let's see how this goes. Round 1. KFC, Blush Q, and Clarice Starling. Whoever wins 2 matches between these 3 will face the big sniff, I guess.
Another potential 4-round game.
This could go up to 5 rounds, technically. Oh wait,
no.
never mind. No,
No.
it
No.
didn't.
No.
It didn't. I'm stupid.
Math.
Yeah, I'm stupid. It's fine. God damn it. And Alex, I want you to know, because I cannot enter... Because I cannot technically enter anything else on the challenge, you technically beat me by 1 point in predictions, even though, if I could, I have a much higher score potential than you. Because I literally predicted Clarice Starling to lose in winners finals and then take the tournament. So I have a score potential of 20, but I can't get any more points because I can't put in anything else. So you beat me by 1
Put
point.
in Miss Cassidy for this fight.
I can't. I literally can't. I can't add any combatants after the tournament has started. Also, I'd like to point out, has one win and 1 loss. Which I think is the fewest amount of matches played by a combatant in an actual tournament. Because the bullshit of him splitting into 2, or them splitting into 2, whatever. This is so... This is so stupid, but it's perfect for the finale to this silly, stupid, fun series. With way too complicated lore. And right now, Blush Q is looking pretty strong, as Clarice is out. Blush Q weirdly does have the most wins of anyone today, despite being in loser's bracket. I'm a little confused on how that happened, but okay. Ooh. Whiffs the final smash. Well, gets the blocks with the final smash. It didn't have any impact, but it could have. There he goes. Alright. Blush Q and KFC are each down to... This series is so fucking stupid. Alright, Blush Q takes round 1. Let's go to round 2. And we're on Super Mario Maker a very boring layout for
Very
Super
simple.
Mario Maker.
I literally got a layout once that was literally just flat.
Yeah.
No blocks, no platforms, just flat.
Yeah.
And I was like, I spawned in the sky, so I knew I didn't set it to Omega.
Yeah.
But that's the only indication I knew that I had that it wasn't Omega, is the fact that we spawned on the pink platforms.
Oh, well, Blush Q is the first to lose the stock this time around. Oh, that Rambling Evil Mushroom doing quite a number on both Blush Q and Clarice. Aw, man, it's a shame isn't here to appreciate the Pukumuku. Yeah.
There's no slug my balls joke. Why would there be a reason to appreciate the Pukamuku?
It's a shame lost in the tournament to Dark Noah. Who the hell is Pukugma Balls? I'm very tired. Oh man.
The economy is in shambles.
Yeah, this is.
If only there was a way to, like, make this match go faster.
Yeah, well, I mean, Clarice is down to last stock, so that's something.
Who won the first round again?
Blush Q. Oh. So if Blush Q wins, that's just it. And Blush Q is currently in the lead, despite being the first to lose a stock.
Yeah, the KFC and Clarice have kind of been focusing on each other. I really did not expect
Blush Q to do this well. Blush Q is, of the characters put in here, is the jokiest one of them all. Which is saying a lot, but...
Well, let's hope that Sean is able to kick his ass.
Yeah, that's my ass you're talking about. As far as I'm concerned, that's a variant of my ass. Oh, I might have to clip that and put it on the Discord server soundboard.
That is pretty good. I have to admit.
That is a very good quote. Oh, well. Okay, Clarice takes round 2.
It would also be super thematic if Clarice and Sean were were in victors.
Yeah, I suppose. Round 3.
Completely out of left field and through no relation to anything else that's happening on screen. Did you know that motherfucking Squishmallows have a cereal now?
That doesn't surprise me.
It really shouldn't have, but they currently have XL boxes of them at Costco. So, I knew what I had to do, and I had the strength to do it.
Oh my god. Do they at least come with, like, a mini Squishmallow? Like, toy, like a prize in a cereal box, like the good old days? Or no?
Doesn't look like it.
That sucks. Missed opportunity. I fucking hate that, because it's all, nowadays, it's all just, oh, buy a certain amount of boxes and you can send in for a book. Like, fuck off. Give the kids a prize. I'm sure it has something to do with, like, oh, it entices people to eat unhealthy so you can't have a toy. But, like, Happy Meals still exist. So, like, what the hell? You can make the prize a book, that's fine. But, like, don't make them put in the work. Don't make the prize a chore to get. Like, put it in the fucking box.
Make it like a little comic.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Like, little comic books are easy to make. Like, you could do, like, little 4-panel jokes. There are, like, lots of comic artists that would be happy to be able to do that for you.
Holy shit, everyone's down to last stock and it's dead even, pretty much. Wow. Okay. I do have a Squishmallow.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm taking a bite of this. This is just better Lucky Charms.
To be fair, most of those branded cereals are just better Lucky Charms. Most of those are that.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah. I do have a Squishmallow.
Oh, and KFC is out of the tournament.
Oh, yeah, because guarantee whoever wins this moves on. Because KFC was the only one who hadn't won one yet. Yeah. Oh, and it's Blush Q because of a blue shell. All right. Blush Q moves on, I guess, to fight. To fight
The big sniff.
the big sniff. Oh my god. Alright. Well, no. Hey. Alright. Okay, I still don't entirely know what I'm doing here, but I guess we're doing this. Round 1.
You'll be fine, Comrade. We'll get through this together.
And
You're fighting a joke, for crying out loud.
This is a very powerful joke at this point. And for those unfamiliar with how Smashurday Fight Live works, because of the double elimination nature of this bracket, if Sean Hewer, if the Big Sniff wins this set, he wins the tournament. If Blush Q wins, we get a bracket reset since the Big Sniff never lost a set. He only played one set, but he never lost that set. Hell, he didn't even play the full set, technically. He didn't play in round 1 of that set, but whatever. Oh, real. When I said to Alex to do a thing, I didn't expect this to be the thing. It's gonna be very.
The local man forgot.
It's gonna be very stupid if the Big Sniff just wins this whole tournament. But anyway. Ooh, that timer worked wonders for Blush Q.
Yeah, no, for real.
How the hell is Blush Q... do me a favor. Look in the spreadsheet. What the fuck was Blush Q's win-loss ratio before tonight? Because why is he doing so fucking well now? Because he did not do well in the Valentine's Day tournament, from what I remember.
I wonder if there was...
Oh my god, that was...
I wonder if there was some secret changes to the
That's
Mii
true.
Fighters
The
recently,
Valentine's Day tournament would have been prior to the theoretical brawler buff we've talked about in this season. So
not only that, but this game actually got a patch in the last week.
Oh my god, it did it? Jesus, no.
Yeah. Supposedly it only changed some stuff with online, but
that is the worst thing. Oh man.
I will note that Blush Q has a -6.
He's not gonna have a -6 after tonight, that's for sure.
I'm looking up the patch.
Well, that said, Blush Q did lose that first round, so...
Rule set change.
Yeah. 4 days ago I got a patch.
What do you mean? What do you mean rule set change?
I mean rule set change of there is now only one legal stage.
Jesus Christ, why? There wasn't even.
You don't even need to change the rule set. Just pick the stage.
Wasn't even...
Correct. every single match from now on, since there is a possibility that this will be the last match of Smashurday Fight Live, will be on Rainbow Cruise.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you...
Hell yeah. I'm cool with that, actually.
I hate that.
I'm really cool with that.
I thought you were going to say Final Destination. I was going to be like, wow, that's appropriate.
I also thought for a second that he was going to say Final Destination, and I was like, man, that's lame. But now I'm hyped. Round 2. In what might be the final match of Smashurday Fight Live. Final tournament match, anyway. There's still a, we gotta get past.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for that, Noah.
I appreciate it.
That was the plan from the start.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
This is our
so the patch
seriously,
note. There's only one patch note. Fixed an issue in which global smash power would not return to appropriate levels when the connection was disrupted with specific timing at the end of a match. But I don't trust that.
Okay.
Because, if that was the only thing they changed, it should have it shouldn't have taken the multiple minutes that it took my Switch to update it.
Well, they're really playing to that bottom. As these CPUs often do. In the seemingly most innocent and unlikely of places. And the Big Sniff is down to stock. The funny thing is, Rainbow Cruise's, iconography with this series, that I'm not even using that word correctly, but whatever. The Rainbow Cruise being so synonymous with this series wasn't even, it was just because with a lot of the themed...
Oh, they're gonna die. They're gonna die.
With a lot of the themed rule sets, the Big Sniff somehow survived.
I think he fell through the donut block with perfect timing.
It just this stage just happened to fit with a lot of the rule sets I made that because I think when we did the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl week, I used this stage as the Flying Dutchman's ship. Obviously whenever Aaron Hansen was champion, this stage would be on, because obviously...
Yeah. I'm convinced that if you guys had grown up playing Smash the way I did, playing the games in order and playing Melee just every so often when I went over to my cousins, you'd hate this stage as much as I do.
You assume that I only recently became like this. Back when I was a kid and my dad just had a PS2 and we had ATV Off-Road Fury, my sister and I would not play the actual game of ATV Off-Road Fury. We would go into the free play mode and just try to kill our riders. We would just try to kill our riders in hilarious ways.
What does that have to do with anything I just said?
I've always played games stupidly.
Oh.
I've never played games the way they're intended to be played.
I mean, frankly, I'm pretty sure Smash Bros. Playing Smash Bros. Super competitively is not the way it was intended to be played, and the whole community knows this.
Super isn't, yeah. But I like being silly in games. That's the main.
I think Sakurai has just reluctantly added things to make it easier to play the game competitively.
And with that, despite not being on the bracket, the Big Sniff has won the tournament.
Wins another tournament!
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh, well, alright.
Well,
I mean, that's a fitting way to end it.
I've been cued in by Clarice. We needed a Noah to pull the strings, yeah? Well, since it's Alex's book that he has the power to do it, I'd say it's only fitting that the Noah that succeeded had the help of Alex. Huh?
That's very
Come on.
fucking complicated, but alright. We'll go with it.
Regardless, we're set, you on.
I gotta check something quick.
In all fairness, we're stuck here, so we might as well do something about it.
Yeah. I need a stickier one. There we go. Yeah, my
Besides, not like there has been a consequentially Alex fighting other Alexes happening in the background this entire time.
Oh my god. I just have to check something.
You never know, there are parallel universes, friend.
Damn it, I did. Ah! Shoot, I did delete. Wait, hang on. Did I save any of these as images? Oh, I might have. Wait, I might have. Hold on. But not the one.
Why are we whispering, friend?
I'm checking if I saved the Big Sniff Spirit set, but I didn't. So I'm gonna make... What the Hold up. So I went to the home menu to check my screenshots, and then I just went back to the game. Well, I tried to. In the middle of the...
Just do it later.
Nah, fuck it, this is funny.
Yeah, no, just start software, friend.
No.
Oh my god, you're actually freaking doing it.
I'm kidding. Okay.
Imagine if it hadn't let you cancel.
I know this was part of it. I have no idea what the fuck else I would have given the Big Sniff.
We're doing a spirit battle?
Yeah. Hang on, what do I have for...
It's final fight, friend.
Hang on, what do I have for mine again?
Man, this makes me want to play World of Light again.
Okay. You know what? We'll just do the synergy thing here.
My World of Light character got so overpowered.
Oh, I think this one.
I was like, oh, I get hit by a smash attack at 300%? Shrug it off.
No, I remember what it was now. I had Peach Wedding on there, because his daughter got married on the day of my daughter's wedding.
On this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
Because the last time he had a spirit, it was called My Final Fight. So... My app. Okay. Well... Alright. I suppose...
I do realize I probably screw... Like, how much did I screw up your planning by allowing this?
Here's the thing. My plan got a whole lot funnier by you allowing this. And you will see why. Okay. Alright. Alright, Noah. Let's see. Let's see what I can do here. And as we stand together, our power grows.
My actual... I know for a fact you don't have costumes anymore either, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways.
Did I fuck up? Hang on, I might have fucked up. No, I didn't fuck up. Good. Okay. We see Count Calendar, although he seems to be in some sort of a trance, much like the characters he used to mind control, at least our universes. Pavlin used to mind control. He seems to be under some sort of mind control himself. Don't worry, Pavlin. We'll snap you out of it. We'll defeat Dr. Doom Guy. What the fuck? What? Oh, shit. What the fuck? For some reason, I thought we were gonna be fighting someone else. Oh, you did, didn't you? Well, there was a bit of a mix-up. See, even though the people telling this story had been building up Dr. Watch as the villain for a while, it just didn't it didn't seem to evoke much interest. Like, people weren't super interested in seeing where that storyline went. So we just decided to recast the Mii of our most popular character as a completely different villain. And completely undo all the storytelling we've been doing for the past couple years.
I agreed to this?
You didn't have to.
God, I agreed to this.
Wait. I know that voice. Oh no, he did this. Yep, I did. You know, y'all seem to forget that I am a miserable movie maker. The first miserable movie maker, of course, so I am just as powerful, if not more so, than the narrator. So, you know, I created Dr. Watch as sort of a collective dream, much like that whole Mewtwo Strikes Back dub that the narrator did, how it was a collective dream that convinced Brock to found Popeyes and whatnot. It was just to influence you guys, but, I don't know, it didn't really work for the story, so I just decided to scrap her entirely.
What's the story you're making, Louis? And why are you in my head?
Well, like I said, I'm a miserable movie maker, so, like, I'm able to, you know, mess with everyone's heads and whatnot, so, like, it was, Dr. Watch was meant to be a symbol of ultimate misery, but, it was just kind of boring, so now we have a new symbol of ultimate misery, both in a meta sense and just, you know, whatever. We have Dr. Doom Guy. Real name Victor Von Doom Guy, of course. And don't be confused by the same casting. This is not an alternate universe version of Sean Heward Cassidy, he's a completely different character. He is from another universe, but he is not at all a variant of Sean Heward Cassidy, despite the fact that he looks exactly like Sean Heward Cassidy, our most iconic character. Sound good? Alright, do the fight.
Let's go.
Well,
Alright, here we are on Congo Falls again.
I probably should have practiced with this Mii Fighter before this. I have not played as this Mii Fighter at all. I don't even know what my moves... Well, shit. Yeah, this is gonna go poorly.
Attention! Sorry, are you invincible?
No, it's... So, part of my spirit set is I get a power-up from teammates.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I've literally never played as a gunner.
Also, just to warn you, whenever there's an actual player on the field, any opponents tend to target that player.
Yeah,
so both blue guys are probably going for you.
Yeah, good.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And almost completely ignoring your teammate.
Once again, I think in this scenario, that's a good thing.
Yeah, the big sniff is gonna be the one carrying the team, so it's fine. I have uncovered the ultimate strat. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
No, you're hitting your teammate, right?
No, team attacks off.
Oh, I thought I saw it. I guess I was...
No, you got confused. He is not... The Dr. Doom guy is
right,
not Sean Heward Cassidy. He is just... Although... Wait.
Team attack is on.
Never mind. Team attack is on. What the fuck? It shouldn't be. This is cutscene.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be.
like I said.
Oh, well, fuck. Alright. It's fine.
Louis!
It's fine.
No. Louis doesn't just get to come in here after all the work I've done.
Hey,
And like all
Alex,
of these people, I've just given away my power to you to just...
Alex, I hate to tell you this. I don't think we have much of a choice. Fuck. I had my final smash. I was gonna take out... Damn it. Alright, well, we won anyway. It's fine.
I'm sorry, Noah, but I expected you to lose.
No, he had the big sniff on his team. He wasn't gonna lose.
Also, I technically had a spirit
Even
advantage.
with spirits.
I had a spirit advantage over the other two. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey.
Yeah, knowing you still could have found a way to F it up.
No.
Well, we won. So, yeah, Pavlin...
Look, with how much you insult yourself when it comes to your gaming skill, I feel like I could insult you too.
Alright, well... Pavlin is snapped out of the mind control.
Yeah. This is happening in my head. I'm supposed to be the one feeling something. Louis, what do you gain from doing this to me?
Well, isn't it obvious? If life is a movie, I intend to make it miserable. And what's more miserable than a pointless retcon that completely undoes all the story building that's been done so far, just to try to cash in on a popular face?
Yeah. No, like, why do this entire thing with all the Noahs in my head? Like, all of it. Why go through so much effort to make my life miserable? Why go through so much effort to make it that Noah never listened to? And that all the copies were just, I'm talking to you, apparently, the entire time.
Because you've been the main opposition to me from the beginning. Even if it wasn't this version of you. You know, Topher is a part of you, whether you like it or not. Always was.
Always will be, but why isn't he here now?
Well, because he would get in the way of my story. You know how he was. After development and off camera, his standards became too high. He became what we as miserable movie makers despise most, a critic.
And I've been working with him to try and get him to see that not everything has to be as perfect as he wants it to be. I'm getting him to accept that in life there's balance. And what? You're just...
Plus, if he were here, he'd probably just try to kill me now, which would totally ruin the whole channel lore finale that I've been carefully planning.
And that you've been keeping from me from the start. Through Noah, drip-feeding me this information time after time, getting me to guess, to theorize, just to be the sole audience, evidently. Because really, Louis, the lore we're making together at this... You want to give me a show.
Oh, believe me, Alex.
I'm your main...
By the time I'm
Even
done...
if you would say it's the world, at this point it's personal to you.
By the time I'm done with you, you'll be giving the world a show.
And we've already discussed my death in gruesome detail, and how it's going to be a case from start to finish.
Well, hey,
it was the only one we actually planned, actually.
Hey, don't spoil the surprise.
But what story would be miserable if we had, like, would it still be miserable if we didn't know where it was going? Like, come on. Part of ruining things has to be the fact that we know where the journey ends. And that the journey won't lead to a satisfying reason for that to happen. You know this as well as I do.
Oh, such a simple way of thinking. No. The audience craves the known. They crave stories where they know the exact place it's going. What I intend to do with my story is throw in a bunch of bullshit twists with no proper build-up that will make the entire audience miserable.
Are you sure? There has to be somebody who likes your work.
No.
Do you?
This world doesn't care about what I think. That's why I'm doing this.
This world doesn't care what anyone thinks. You know, fairness. The fact that we do things in spite of that fact is what makes us grow as people. So you know what? You want to go on a show? You want to make twists and turns in any which way you want. Fine. I'll let you. In fact, this is how I'll help you.
Help me? I thought you were opposing me.
You must have seen in the journal. You've heard the voice in my thoughts. And part of my goal here, as sent by Perfect Chaos, is to help those who appear in my journal. I have to help you.
Oh, well. We'll just see how that pans out. Anyway, I'm tired. I mean, is there anything else we need to do with this whole Smashurday Fight Live finale, or can we be done? I mean, you got Pavel back, that seemed to be the end goal, so there you go.
Well, there is one more thing, though, we could do.
Still quoting that old detective, aren't you? Well, go ahead.
But just one more thing. Just a little something. Oh, just forgot. You know, silly me. Another moment of your time. Just... and scene.
And that is Smashurday Fight Live, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching this series the past 5 seasons. I have some other stuff I want to stream on the HitmonChannel in the future. I don't know how. Probably won't be able to do much this month because I am about to be very busy with Murder Mystery Company for the rest of the month. However, when that Rocky Horror game comes out, I absolutely want to play it on stream. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Alex, for, basically hopping along the story building train of this series, to really flesh things out and just be constantly bouncing off of my stupid ideas with his own stupid ideas that all works out in the end. Thank you, Liam, for dealing with our bullshit.
And taking the game slightly seriously.
Yeah.
We need someone to.
We need someone to be an actual commentator.
He's not here, but thank you, Stan, for the past couple streams reprising his role as the narrator's son, now known as Mary. Yeah. That is gonna be it. Be sure to vote for the Miserable Movie Oscars. I'll probably have the actual ceremony sometime in December. I still have to decide that for sure. I still have to get some other YouTube stuff done. There's the Development Colon of Development Colon, which will be coming out by the end of the month to celebrate quote unquote the 1 year anniversary of Development Colon. After that will be the Pinocchio video where you get kind of an explanation for this. Barely an explanation, I should say. And then after that, I'll do the Miserable Movie Oscar ceremony, and after that, I will be working on the overarching lore finale. Alongside Alex and some others, of course. But, yeah. Anything else you'd like to add, Alex?
I do not think you understand. He's not with us anymore.
Okay. Anything you'd like to add, Kostya? I assume that's who
We hope that you all enjoyed our little escapade here. It's been a joy of making things for the sake of it. And I know not many people actually watch it, but for the people that do care, we're happy that you do.
Hey, some streams have, like, a shit ton of views for no reason, so...
And we're happy that they do.
Yeah.
Sometimes things just kinda happen, and we have to roll through the punch.
Anyway, with all that being said, don't have a good day. Have a great day.